Hello everybody, we are live. Welcome to the League of Dracula. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm going to quickly shut the door. I shut the door a bit too violently. Right, let's quickly get into the game. And while first week stuff is underway, I shall post all the relevant links. And we are live. Haha, hello, hello everybody. Everybody who's watching this post game, hello, hello. Welcome to League of Dracula. I'll do my proper intro in just 1 little second. Un segundito. Post the link. This was arranged quite sort of last minute, so no co-commentate Wimby, but that's okay. I kind of fancy doing this one on my own anyway. I do love having a co-commentator with me, but you know, other times it's just nice just to be like, oh, I've had a working day. A bit of a mad morning, and I just kind of appreciate being on my own for a little bit. But anyway, right, we've got normal setup and normal things. There'll be also just let people know. I don't know if there's anybody in here right now. What am I doing? Going on to, so I couldn't see the chat. Oh, sorry if you heard that. That's me talking. That's very weird to hear myself. Right. Let's see. Okay, I might have missed something in the beginning, but that's okay. I'm sure I can catch up. Are people watching? Yes, there are. I think there are people coming in. Hello, people. Hello, hello. So feel free to say hello in the chat. I'll be with you momentarily. Good luck to both. So I'm trying to send a message on Discord too. The joys of being a tournament organizer. Right. Right, okay, we are underway. Hello everybody. I don't know how many people are watching. This is taking place sort of lunchtime-ish, my time on Saturday afternoon. So yeah, I think a lot of people stateside are just waking up. Quincy's just woken up. Anyway, I'll do my proper intro. Hello everybody and welcome back to the League of Dracula. This is a match from the first stage, Group D, between Quincy Morris playing as the Hunters and WcKaczek playing as Dracula. And as I just alluded to, yeah, for me it's 3 PM, so same for WcKaczek, and Quincy has just woken up, so the joys of time zones. So yeah. This is going to be fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I'm going to try and sort of allude to the situation in Group D. Just to let people know, I'll probably say more towards the end, but people who are watching this already, there will be another live stream in a couple of hours, I think. Oh, am I going to get the time right? I think in 4 hours? Let me double check. Because I cannot remember times, because there's too many matches going on. Yeah, in 4 hours' time, there's going to be another match that I'm going to be live streaming. There are actually 2 matches happening at the same time, which is a bit awkward having to pick, but I think I'm going to pick the one from Group C. I know, I'm going to pick the one from Group C between Edward Scissorhands and Fangs of Fire, so, you know, there'll be a separate live stream for that. Oh, already trading, interesting. Okay, so this is just classic Quincy start. Starts Mina and Gadami separated, so you don't know which place he's scanning. A little bit more unpredictability, but then the problem is it wastes a move with one of them having to move over, but they can also trade. I prefer the efficiency, but, you know, Quincy wants to do the slightly sort of trickier setup in terms of, you know, potentially be able to catch Dracula with a with a psychic scan. That's good. I'll just tell Philly live stream. Philly, get your ass in here. Get your ass into the chat and say hi. Say hello, people. Don't be shy. Feel free to say hello. If you want to comment about the game, how things are going, where you think Dracula is, all that good stuff, then you know, I'll read it out. Yeah. So the situation is WcKaczek is the current leader of Group D. He's played a lot of matches in advance, so at this current moment, I don't know how many games he's played. I think this is his penultimate match. I say through Grimace Teeth. Grimace Teeth through while grimacing. I think that's the right word. I think this is his penultimate match. I think maybe he has 2 more. We're just having to move some things around. So he's top of the group. I think he's only lost 1 match, which was actually the reverse match against Quincy. Yeah, I think that's right. Quincy, I don't know Quincy's record right now off the top of my head. I think he's 2-2. No, who else did he lose to? No, I think he's 3-1 actually. He beat WcKaczek, beat Warcraft in the first game, and beat Trayman. But then lost to Ondra last night, and that was a crazy game. Well, I mean, Strider's live stream was only half an hour, and even then, only about half of it was the match. Because it just happened. It was like blitzkrieg. It was mental. Yeah, I can't wait to see Quincy's perspective of the whole thing. Yeah, Philly, get in here, say hi. Hello, people. I'm seeing people are joining now. Hello, hello. If you're in the States, hopefully you're watching this while you're having your breakfast. If you are watching this live stream while you're having your breakfast, comment and say so. Let me know what you're having for your breakfast. This match got rescheduled so quickly. I was having lunch, and then suddenly it was like, oh, there's a match. So I haven't even had time to make tea. Like, how sad is that? So the space where I have my tea normally is just empty. I have this void beside me. But hopefully this match will be really exciting. I'll be able to stay awake. Hello, hello, Philly. Hello, hello. Hope you're well. So yeah, obviously the situation in this is, you know, these are the top 2 in the group. But obviously with Quincy losing last night. Oh, hey, Randiv. Hello. Good to you to join. Toast, grapefruit, and a peach. Excellent. That's healthier than my breakfast was this morning. Exactly. Yeah, I've got a pot of Greek yogurt and in front of me. But whether or not I'll be able to eat it or not, if this game's really exciting, I keep talking. We'll see. So yeah, the situation here is top 2, but because Quincy lost to Ondra last night, that makes Quincy's position in second a little bit more vulnerable. The fact that Warcraft will have games in hand over Quincy. I don't know if Warcraft has played a game yet this week. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't, or maybe a lot has been scheduled for this weekend. I don't know. I have been keeping track of the games, but the big issue... Oh, there's a game on tonight. Ondra Warcraft. Aha. Ah, right. That's right. It was supposed to be during the week, but it got delayed. Right, that's right. Maybe this is a match where... Maybe there's a week where Warcraft only has 1 game. I'm going to have to look. There's just been so many matches, folks. I just cannot keep track. Off the top of my head, I can't keep track. Orange and coffee and a pastry. Well, that's all right. You know me. I'm a Brit. I'm not really a coffee guy. But you know, fair enough. That's all right. You need your coffee in the morning. I don't even drink tea in the morning normally. Not with my breakfast anyway. Unless I go out, then I'll have tea. It's normally something I have after tea. After breakfast. I'll eat. I'll just have water, and then if I'm saying to do work, I'll have a coffee. Or coffee. Fucking hell, why am I saying coffee? A tea. Or I'll have tea in the afternoon. Anyway, so stop talking about tea and talk about this very exciting match. Godalming and Mina have been together since a couple of days ago. I'll check discard piles to see if I've missed anything. There might have been hide scouts and stuff, but I wasn't paying attention. The joys. The joys. Okay, nothing unusual. Pizza Wizard will be disappointed. Apple and a bagel? Hey, can't go wrong with a good bagel. Depends what you've got on the bagel. I do like a little bit of smoked salmon and cream cheese on a bagel. Yeah. Hey, no diss towards bagels. Well, hello everybody. Well, thank you for watching and for keeping me company. Yeah, this is very exciting. So obviously, if WcKaczek wins this, I think he's pretty much guaranteed to get first place in the group, unless... I don't know if he's mathematically assured first place, but if he's played 7 games and he's only lost 1 of them, I think he'll be alright. I think it almost guarantees his first place. He did actually say to me, funny, in the Discord, if I win, I'll be fine. If I lose, I have to suffer for 2 weeks until I can play Warcraft. But he's on the hard bit. He's had to win his matches. And then even if he does lose, if the other people in the group all just keep beating each other, then they're top. Yeah. Oh, just an advanced Randiv. I was really hoping to catch your game against Burke Marley later, but then we've got Edward Scissorhands and Fangs of Fire on at the same time. So sorry. If any of you has a cloning device, so I can copy, or even time travel, so I can go back and record the second game, I would. But apart from that, I can't spectate both. I'm really sorry. I would love to just watch your match, but I mean, all the groups are exciting. But Group C is just the gift that keeps on giving. Just in terms of the results being absolutely bonkers, and the matches have just been great fun. So yeah, I can't actually. It'd be really exciting to watch that game with Edward and Fangs of Fire. Yeah. No Europeans in the chat? Nobody just had lunch? No, just me. That's okay. So normal stuff. No rumour token, which is intriguing. So maybe he felt that maybe he started in a location which is going to be easily found, or easily found and reached when newspaper is triggered. We'll see if that's the case. Or maybe WcKaczek is going to do layering stuff, so he's not intending to mature these events anyway. Oh, no newspaper reports. Okay then. When is Edward versus Fangs? Good question, Philly. I said a few minutes ago, but you must have missed it. The other live stream I'm doing is in 4 hours time, just under 4 hours. So now it's 20 past 3 my time, so the time of the next match will be 7 o'clock. So yeah, 3.5 hours more or less. 5 PM UTC, 1 PM Eastern time. Unfortunately, yeah, Randiv and Burke Marley playing at exactly the same time, but that's okay. It's however people can schedule it. You're not supposed to schedule it based upon my availability. It's based upon your own availability. So I'm not complaining. It's just it'd be nice to watch it all, but just letting Randiv know. That's all. Right. Hired scouts, that will be handy. There's no newspaper. Where do we think he is, folks? Oh, well, we found him. Another Eastern start. I mean, Eastern starts have worked pretty well for WcKaczek so far this tournament. No problem, Philly. That's okay. Yeah, if you just go into the live section of the channel, you'll find it. Or if you could just find the playlist, it'll be there. Oh, speaking of which, I'll add this one to the playlist while I'm at it. Saved. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Philly. That's okay. Everyone's busy with their weekends. That's what it's there for. East is just too tempting with hunters in Munich. Yeah, I agree. I mean, because Quincy had this split set up, right, where he had Godalming in Vienna. But yeah, the fact you're not on the direct rail line, it means you are even more reliant on horses. No, just typical WcKaczek method. I've played him, and he never plays Rumour tokens even in Athens. Well, I mean, there's if he has a strategy of returning to them for layers later, then that's great. And you can also just save Rumour tokens for later in the game, which I'm starting to come onto the idea that it's more effective to hold your Rumour tokens. Because you can do some really nasty things where if he does do a layering strategy, he pops a Rumour token on that instead, and they got 2 or 3 vampires to worry about, not 1. Oh, Night Supply. Is there a Mystic Research that we missed? No, surely not. What's Random saying? With 7-hour time difference between Burgundy and I, we have a limited play window. No, absolutely, I completely understand it. I'm not complaining. It's totally understandable. Completely understandable. If it's a time where you're both, you know, I mean, if you're both wide awake, we had a game last night where I think was it Ondra Quincy, where Ondra was having to play at something like 1 AM or 2 AM or something crazy. I mean, fortunately for him, it was a quick game, so it didn't matter. But yeah, no. You have every right to play at a time that's suitable for you, and then if there's a time difference, you have to negotiate around it. It's absolutely fine. No, Mystic Research. Oh, that's a lot of Dracula events. 9 already out of 20 supplies. Okay, I can see why you'd Night Supply then. And with Harker in play, but yeah, look, there's Athens, and he's not going to be able to get to it unless he uses Renewed Vigor and a Sense of Emergency. He's just going to have to let that one go. It'll be interesting if he layers it, or if he's actually put something like a hoax in it. If it's a vampire, you probably not mature it, just because, you know, it wipes the trail. You want to just you want the hunters to commit over here, as long as Dracula can evade them. The hunters might just realize, oh well, I'm just going to try and kill Dracula before he can get back to these layers or whatever. So, is he here? Nope, he's not there. Okay. I doubt it. I had doubts that Dracula would move into Sarajevo like that, but you just never know. He's probably... Well, he might have gone up to Belgrade. That's a possibility. Then he'll go down to Bucharest, allow him to go down Black Sea coast, if he then does want to get back to these layers later. Oh, with a hired scouts, though... Okay. Oh, he did go to Belgrade. Interesting. Okay, then. So that was interesting from Quincy there. He didn't care about any of this stuff on the trail. Just wanted to find out where Dracula is now. So he must have hidden somewhere. Do you hide in Valona or hide in Salonika? Probably... Probably Valona. I don't know why he would have done that. Yeah, well, this Athens is definitely maturing, unless he's going to layer it, so we'll have to see what happens. So if it's a hoax, there's a lot of things in here. Yeah, 9 in the discard. Do you play an early consecrated ground to try and keep Dracula off the coast and force him inland towards these 2 hunters? Possibly. There's no backup from Van Helsing or Sud anytime soon. But you might just do it anyway. Anything intriguing? Oh, what? 2 knives in the discard. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that one. Unless he has actually got consecrated ground and he's just prioritized a Heavenly Host to drop it down really early. I don't know how I feel about 2 knives in the discard pile. No stakes, though. Oh, another Night Supply. Oh, he's getting away with it, though. The odds are in his favour. Place a fog or bats, maybe. Where? In Athens? Or in his next location? Ah, in with the hide. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. But then, what are you wanting to protect with it, though? Unless you're using it as just a distraction tool. I understand if you put a rumour token on it and he wants the bats or the fog to protect it, but... Well, clearly WcKaczek's got something in mind, so... I'll have to see what happens. What she got? Excellent? No. Surprising return. Ah, and Hark is the ally. Yeah, I was just about to say, Philly. This is how you night supply. Yeah, you only supply. I think you only did 2 night supplies, I think. It's once you get to the 3rd and 4th one, then things are going to go... things are going to turn to shit. It possibly is a hoax, and if it is a hoax, you know, Dracula's going to be really happy about that. There's bound to be a good card somewhere in here. We've seen it actually in some of the, you know, the previous games. You know, Fangs of Fire, your good self, using Nocturnal Visit. Oh, Bodyguards. Oh, that's still a decent mature though. All right, so he hid in Salonica. Interesting. Okay. We saw Nocturnal Visit being put to very good use. Roadblock with the games between Pirate Joe and Mettking. 2 roadblocks. Yeah. So Dracula events are seeing a little bit of, you know, action these days, and they're being used very effectively. So that's, you know, that also really, you know, that's putting the hunters under more pressure now. The fact that we're getting Dracula players who know how to use these events to their advantage and not just throwing them down willy-nilly. So that adds another dimension to it all. But obviously it wasn't a hoax, it was a Bodyguards. I mean, that will stay tucked up there in the top corner until late in the game, and we forget that it exists. And when I say we, that includes me. Maybe all you lot in the chat, you're all very intelligent. You'll remember, no, the Bodyguards are clearly there, Scot-sword. But I'll forget him. I'll forget they're there. And then that will just ruin the hunter's day. Yeah, decent mature effect. I don't mind a Bodyguards first. Especially if he can pick off one of the hunters in a 1v1 fight, he might pull the trigger on them immediately and try and kill the hunter. So yeah. Much like my match against Strider in the regionals. Possibly. I don't remember. I probably would have watched it if Strider was recording it, but I just don't remember now. I've just seen too many games. It's also, there's an interesting dimension to this, because if Valona is a delay effect, like a Saboteur or something, or even a Bats, then Salonica is also going to mature. Let's see. Stake. It's a mob. Okay, so it's not a delay card, but even then, like, Salonica might still mature anyway. Depending on what this hide card is, does he have a forewarned? Would you use a forewarned on it if it's not something with a rumor token? This could be the hoax. Could be the hoax with the hide. Hoping that they overcommit their movement onto Athens, but he's got the hoax sitting here. Valona will probably get layered. Athens obviously didn't get layered because the Bodyguards matured. Oh, we're up to 7 people. Hello, people in the chat. Hello, hello. Feel free to say good morning or good afternoon or good evening or whatever time zone you're in. Most people, I think, here are from the States, so they've just been having their breakfast. So I hope everybody's well. You've had a good week. Looking forward to another great weekend with a little bit of Fury of Dracula in there. I can't wait to see the results on Sunday night. Because I've seen so many matches, but I haven't pieced together yet what the tables look like, especially in terms of IDS and everything, and how many fixtures everybody has left, because some people have been playing their games in advance, and some people have been, you know, a little bit delayed, so just, yeah, it's going to be mental. Can't wait. If you want to play along with the game and think, you know, and say where Dracula is, or what Dracula's doing or thinking, then, or what the hunters should be doing, then feel free and I'll read it out. Anything new? Crucifix. That's it. Oh, fast horses on Godalming. Well, you wouldn't roll your fast horses if you're not going to Salonika. I think he's just going to sack off Salonika. He's just going to go into... Yeah. Oh, he found him! Hey! The man, the myth, the legend is in the chat. Hello, hello. How's it going? He found him in Bucharest. Is he equipped? With one combat item. He has a stake and a horse. Okay. Is he going to get a point? He does. Well, that's the thing, Fangs. Yeah, your double win against GB Philly is just... I mean, I'll be honest. Group C, I mean, I'm saying this in the nicest way possible, but Group C has just been an absolute clusterfuck. It's just been so crazy. It's been mental. It's been so fun to watch. So yeah, I haven't got a clue anymore. I think after those two wins, I think you're... Yeah, and I think then the fact that Mr. Green lost to Edward yesterday, I think you're clearly in third, unless Mr. Green's played another game that I'm not aware of. Yeah, that's just the gift that keeps on giving, Group C. Absolutely. So this is intriguing. What's Quincy going to do here? Because he can't get Mina over here to this fight. So Godalming's on his own, and he's hurt, by the way. Might have Lucy's Revenge, might have a Heroic Leap, maybe. Salonika's definitely going to mature. Another game from a group with a lot at stake. Absolutely, I was saying it beforehand. Maybe you missed it. There's a lot of people in the chat. Hello, people. Or in the chat, but just people watching. Oh, yeah, bodyguards. That makes perfect sense. Oh, does Godalming even have a weapon? Oh, he might have a Heavenly Host, you know. I've seen Quincy walking around with Godalming before with a stake, Heavenly Host, and fast horses. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So he hasn't taken the damage, but now Dracula knows there's no Heavenly Host, but there's a Lucy's Revenge and a planned ambush. Right, I reckon he's just going to use this to... Why would you play both? Shouldn't you just play one? And just try to... Oh, I guess there's a chance he could die, even if he does only a planned ambush. Dracula mesmerizes him, he punches him, then he claws him on the way out and he dies. Okay, he needs both cards to ensure that Dracula... doesn't die here. Who needs to escape his bat now? Well, that's the thing, but the problem is, because Lucy's Revenge is in play, Godalming is going to be harder to kill. But yeah, there's a lot of this. Oh, there's so many comments. Oh, hi, Strider. Good morning. Did you enjoy the Quincy versus Burke Marley game? I can't work out if you're trolling me, Strider. I think you meant Quincy versus Ondra, but... Classic Strider. Okay, that's interesting. Keeps him in the fight now. Or Dracula could just fang him to get back up to 15 health. There's a lot at stake here. If WcKaczek wins, I think he's almost guaranteed first place. He's played so many games in advance, the others can catch him. But obviously, if Quincy and Warecraft and Ondra and who's the other one in the group? Trayman. If they all start beating each other, they're not catching WcKaczek. So I think WcKaczek can pretty much say he's in first place if he wins this game. Because Quincy lost to Ondra last night, his place in second is not so secure anymore. Okay, so that will just burn the Lucy's Revenge. I'd always been tempted as Dracula to Fang instead. Because he'd be on the same amount of health. Yeah, he'd be on the same amount of health, but then Dracula would have been able to get back up to 15. I think I would have fanged that. Maybe he didn't have fangs. Maybe he didn't have it. So yeah, there's a lot of stake here. I don't know if Warecraft's watching. I think if Warecraft was, and Ondra was, probably be cheering for WcKaczek here, because even though giving up first place, but then they're... Oh, I don't know, there's so many dimensions. Oh, it's just... there's so many dimensions to this, because even... because getting first place is so critical, because you get to skip the oh, he didn't heal. Is he gonna stay? Is Dracula gonna feed and try and kill Godalming? Oh, well, this is gonna be a trade. Oh, yeah. Van Helsing's on land. He might try an escape route trade, maybe. Long game last night. Oh, absolutely, Strider. Oh, yeah. Epic. Was that a trade? I'm really dumb, and I missed the trade because someone came into the chat. Getting everybody into the live stream. Yeah, so there is a lot at stake. Do you want the player in first to win? So then, if you're Werecraft or Ondra or Trayman, that you can then get into second to try and pip Quincy? Or do you want Quincy to win so then first place is less secure, but then you might not be able to catch Quincy into second? You see my point? It's kind of this really, like, just there's so many tactics, and or maybe you just realize, oh well, WcKaczek's really far ahead, I'll just try and play for second. Oh, Van Helsing did trade. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Raptive. You're doing my job for me. Thank you very much. I mean, this is either... Okay, the fact that Godalming has events means it's most likely an escape route. Or if he doesn't have escape route, maybe he's going to trade Heroic Leap, guaranteed damage onto Dracula, even though Godalming's going to die from it, rather than him just dying pitifully in a combat. Strider wants Quincy to beat WcKaczek. Why is that, Strider? Justify yourself. Just to make the group more interesting for first place. That's the thing. We haven't thought of, we have it. Oh, hey, hi, Ondra. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Everybody who's watching, in case you didn't hear the announcement later on, in about 3.5 hours, there's going to be another live stream. Edward Scissorhands against Fangs of Fire. There's also another match between Bergmali and Randiv on at the same time. But unfortunately, I can't record both. Unless, Strider, are you free? I just want WcKaczek to lose. Oh, come on. I can't say these things. Well, WcKaczek, what's he ever done? Yeah, Strider, if you're free to stream, then we can double up. If you're not free, if you're busy, don't worry. No stress. Wonder what Salonica's going to be. The fact that he hit in Salonica really makes me think it's a much more... Ah, he did feed. Oh, and it's a hoax mature. Oh, look at this. So, despite the trade between Godalming and Van Helsing, he's fed on the spot. Oh, this is very interesting. I'm always free. Oh, Strider, you legend. Okay, well then, Strider. If I do the well, we can pick which match you want. But I mean, I was going to do Edward Scissorhands, Fangs of Fire. If you want to do Bergmali Randiv match, then you can. If you want to get another co-commentator in, then feel free. I think Pizza Wiz is going to be with me. I think. Unless you want to do it with Pizza Wiz and I do it on my own unless someone else turns up. We can see. I want Quincy to have a comeback. What do you mean to have a comeback? As far as I'm aware, does he need one? He's not losing, necessarily. I mean, it's quite good. If we can live stream both, then it means then, you know, I can still watch the Group A match afterwards, and then people can watch my live stream, then watch Strider's, or vice versa. It's I think it'll work. Sure, great, okay. Oh, you can co-commentate, Roscoe. Okay, well we can work it out between the four of us then. Which one of us wants you, and which one of us wants Pizza Wizard? I think a Strider Roscoe stream would be very highly entertaining. But I know you and I commentate really well together, Roscoe, as well. So, whatever you want. Well, yeah, I agree, Philly. I'm kind of interested by this. As a Dracula player, if I see this trade going on between Van Helsing and Godalming, this seems like, you know, it's either heroic leap or escape route. I mean, what else could it possibly be? A planned ambush isn't really so threatening. Okay, that's fine. If our audience is higher, I will want to raise. Yeah, will be competition between the two live streams. Who can get the most concurrent viewers? Or unless they have people with a double monitor set up. They'll have one on each. Oh, but then the commentaries are going to be blurring together. That'd be mental. Okay, so we're waiting for this. What do you think? Let's hypothesize in the chat. What do you think Dracula's picked up? He's picked a card which is clearly... It was something that he can't play ahead of time. Well, I don't think it was. I didn't see the prompt. Unless it was something. What do you think he's got? Put in your predictions, and we'll see later on what one comes true. Unless he plays it now, that'll be really awkward. Oh, never mind. We already know. Oh, my days. Heroic leap next to the castle. Not so bad. Yeah, I mean, I agree, actually. Yeah, he's pretty close. Oh, it's a lucky find. So it's not... I mean, lucky find's alright, because he was down an item because he staked, but that's not going to help you in this combat, and the fact is darkness returns. I mean, you may as well just play the lucky find, because you might get lucky in the combat. If you don't use it, it'll be gone forever if you die. Darkness return... Nah, that's... What? But then... I guess he... Whoa, that was incredibly risky, by the way, because he had to make his move and feed before seeing he was going to get Darkness Returns, unless he just fought on the probability that he was going to get it. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, Garlic Reef's actually not too bad here. If Dracula claws, Godalming might rifle against it. If he fangs, he might kill Godalming, but then he's going to take a lot of damage. The fact he's right beside the castle. Pick up a garlic. Yeah, Holy Circle. Holy Circle would have been the play there. Yeah, maybe didn't have it. I think you know, Quincy's a very experienced hunter player. If he saw Holy Circle in that group of 5, he would have picked the Holy Circle. Yeah. Yeah. Intriguing. Yeah, stop the escape, which makes sense. Guy wants to get out of there pronto. Plotting. Oh! Nice! Oh, good punch. Excellent. Risky, because if he played anything else, but I guess he wouldn't fang because of Garlic Reef. He wouldn't claw because of the rifle. So it's only strength he had to fear, really. And maybe he just reckoned he didn't have it? You just take the risk? The plotting would have been way worse for him. So, you know, well played by Quincy there. Excellent. Alright, stops the escape again. Now, does Dracula have another plotting he's going to play? Is he going to play an aggressive card? Is Godalming going to dodge? Because he's dodged or he punched already, does he punch again, or does he psych him out and dodge? Dracula has to make this work. Dracula has to kill Godalming here. He's dedicated his hoax mature to this. Oh, he got him again! Whoa! Oh, you see? You back a hunter into a corner and they come out fighting, guys. This is what you get. Fair play. Wow. You can still kill him. But he could also have great strength, by the way, and he's hoping that Dracula fangs him on the way out because obviously then the rifle wouldn't cancel it. No, but then oh, the Garlic Reef, yeah, and then the Garlic Reef would hit, but then Godalming saved by great strength. Yeah, maybe. Who is who? Quincy is the hunter player. WcKaczek is Dracula. So yeah, maybe now you dodge. And you put all your hopes in winning the final round, I guess? Or maybe you just you try to play, you know, the best round now, and then you dodge last turn. So maybe he might get out of this, you know. Oh, he's fanging him. Does he have great strength? He has great strength! Oh, what a play. Well done. Oh, what a combat. Whoa. Oh, wait, what? Oh, because he mesmerized him. The Garlic Reef wasn't active. And he used great strength on a bite. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I thought he saved him from dying. I completely forgot that the mesmerize cancelled Garlic Reef. And it's a bite. Ah, he shouldn't have used... Ah, great strength. Oh. Well, okay. If that is the only thing that happened in that fight, that he got out... Yeah, it was night because of Darkness Returns. Also, even Quincy didn't realize. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, he misused great strength. Oh, wow. Imagine how Quincy would have played it if he thought it was night. Yep. Oh. Oh. Yep. Yep. That is the correct emoji for that situation. Oh, can I put... Oh, the emojis in this are awful. Oh, the YouTube live chat emojis are terrible. The emoji I would use right now is like the upside down smiley face. Like that for me is just like, that sums up everything that just happened there. Oh, yeah. Because, yeah, as soon as he mesmerized, Garlic Reef was useless. Yeah, of course. We never see Garlic Reef. This is why I forgot how the card worked. Orkadami has a super important event that you didn't want to reveal. Well, I mean, Dracula didn't get the death, but he did heal off it. So that's decent. He's full health again. And he got great strength burned. Those are the wins, but Godalming isn't been, but he didn't get the points. He didn't kill Godalming. Yeah. That's the one I use. Funny. See, the thing is, Strider, nobody's going to know what that is even about. That's an inside joke between you and me that nobody else is going to understand. Godalming is crippled for the moment. Lucy's revenge and great strength are gone. Big win for Drac. I mean, I'd probably agree with you. The fact that and also planned ambush was gone and a lucky find is gone. I'd probably tend to agree. The Garlic Reef didn't activate. No, because Garlic Reef is very... It's a bad item. It only does damage back to Dracula if it's a normal Fang attack. If it's a bite at night, a Mesmerize plus Fangs combo, so it's a bite, not just a normal Fangs, the Garlic Reef doesn't trigger. But as soon as you're Mesmerized at night, the Garlic Reef disappears. It's not active anymore. It's useless. If Garlic Reef was able to still do damage back to Dracula, even if he bites a hunter at night, it would be much better. A little bit of banter. So yeah, I mean, I agree. In terms of the events that were blown, I would agree. I think it's just a win for Dracula, but Vampire in Bucharest is gone. Yeah, there's 3 encounters here, but there's no rumor token, so how bad are they going to be? 1 point at most? But then Dracula's at 2 influence, so even if he gets 4 points, he's up to 6, which would be the same if he'd had a rumor token, you know, in the first place. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Yeah, I think we're both. Yeah, he lost his Dark Returns, but he wouldn't have got him to use Great Strength had he not used Dark Returns. So, yeah, I think it's just about a win for Dracula. But if the Hunters are able to recover from this situation, but that's the thing, Godalming can't deal with these encounters, so it's got to be Mina, and even potentially Seward. And you don't want to drag Seward over in this direction. And if Seward is going to deal with the encounters, he's not dealing with potentially Dracula heading westward. Wolf form from Vienna, anybody? That is a possibility. Oh, Sister Agatha. That would have been good in the fight. You got surprise and return. Search. No, search. Well, I mean, you can use surprise and return on... you could have searched immediately. You want it in your pocket later in case the hunters catch up. I agree, but at the same time, if you get a kill onto a hunter, and it would have been 3 points, maybe that's worth it. Too bad he didn't get a Great Wolf as a drag card. Yes, because you would be able to target Godalming with it. Yes, and I think Godalming was at the house that he would have died. I think. I guess he didn't. Did he know? Yeah, because the bodyguards would have revealed the rifle. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. I don't think he wants to find him immediately. No, I tend to agree. But Sophia's going to mature now. And Belgrade's probably going to mature. Unless one of them backtracks to it. He could kill him outright. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he could have got a Great Wolf to kill him outright. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Maybe Great Wolf wasn't there. Yeah, that would have killed him outright. And Great Strength wouldn't have stopped the Great Wolf. Because Great Strength only affects combat. Because Great Wolf would have activated outside of combat. Same with Bodyguards. If Bodyguards activates before the combat and it kills the Hunter, then Great Strength doesn't save you. Because it's like a pre-combat event, not an in-combat event. Which is why, in my opinion, didn't search yet. Maybe he might be saving it for later for when Dracula wolf forms somewhere, and he needs a you know, a search ability ready to go. But at least I would probably still search Klausenberg just to check, is Dracula heading west, or is he just sticking by Black Sea coast? That's okay. I think both are equally valid. Or maybe not. I think if you're holding Surprise Return, holding it for later, I think when Dracula lands from sea, I think is more effective. But if you want to gain information now, so you get an idea of what you have to do with your hunters at this point, yeah, I'm okay with it. You just see what Sophia is. Sophia could be another hoax, but I don't think there are any cards in the discard pile. We shall see. Oh, he scanned? Oh, did he? Oh, crap, I missed that. You see, this is what happens. I'm trying to read the chat. That's okay. You can be my eyes and ears for me. I assumed it was negative. He could be in Galat. Oh, he has led Sophia. Okay. Yeah. He's going to have a little line of layers if Quincy's not careful. I wonder if Quincy is aware of... I wonder if Quincy is aware of this. Because it's still not really meta in the community to return aggressively to layers. So I wonder if he's aware. He might have seen the match where Werecraft was playing against WcKaczek, and WcKaczek did him with a layer of 3 encounters in Santander. Oh, now he's doing surprising return. Oh, the fact he's moving twice. Okay, because he could have gone Galatz and then gone Klausenberg, and he missed him. Oh, never mind. He's on the coast. Okay, then. Oh. Really? Oh. Oh, he must feel really confident he can kill him here. You do not play Speed Telegraph and Renewed Vigor. Unless he has a forewarned ready to go. Gadami could just die here, depending on what he walks into. If it's a vampire encounter, or if it's double vampire, yeah, Gadami might just die. But maybe he's going to move Gadami in last, once all the encounters are dealt with. Is Van Helsing going to supply and then trade? It's a Dracula event on top. And sure hope he has forewarned on the right character. Yeah, but the fact he's playing Speedy Telegraph, he'll be able, if Van Helsing has it, he can trade it to the person who moves first. So that's okay. But I agree, imagine if the character with forewarned rolls slow and doesn't get there. Can they even get there? What? Oh, he's not going after Dracula. I am confused. .com. I wonder how many of you get that reference. What? You're forewarning us. Oh, hi, Rook. Hello. Tell him to get his ass into the chat. Why would you... Oh, I'm very confused about that. Why would you... forewarn a spy ambush? You just go to Bucharest to resupply. That's very weird. Because if I got ambushed, he could have moved Seward into here, Gadami heals, and then he walks in to Constanta if he wanted to. So he's playing Renewed Vigor, but he's not... Oh, unless he's just... Is he using... No. He's Renewed Vigor to deal with the trail. Oh, 28's already on the trail. Oh, what a muppet. No, 28's already on the trail. Because he went from Belgrade to Bucharest. Of course 28's on the trail. So he had to be on the coast. There was no way, unless he was hiding in Galatz. Of course he was on the Black Sea, so he didn't necessarily need to play surprise. I guess he was going to do Surprising Return to see if Dracula hid, or if he just moved to Varna. He's doing hiking articles. As you do. Oh, the one about his blog through Japan. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really understand this Renewed Vigor. I am a little bit confused. Where are you going? Sophia? Oh, are you? No. So you are doing with Klausenberg. But Sophia's open now. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that one, but alright, we'll roll with it. Clearly he's a man with a plan. I mean, the good thing about this, if he does clear the trail quite quickly, then it means Dracula goes to sea and he has nothing to deal with it, he can just instantly, you know, head west again. If he gets bogged down trying to deal with these encounters, he's giving Dracula more time, he's already moving Van Helsing across to anticipate Dracula coming around by sea. So that's decent. The fact he's on the Black Sea coast means, you know, it's not like Ionian, but then you move Ionian then one additional space and you don't know, is it Black Sea or Adriatic or Tyrrhenian? Oh, another spy. He also got a forewarned out of him. So that's pretty critical. Quincy is the OG, yeah. Absolutely. Or at least one of the OGs. I don't know who is the... In terms of YouTube, he is the OG. That I cannot dispute. In terms of the community, he's probably one of the OGs. Roscoe, if you're in the chat, when you came, was Quincy already here or not? Or did Quincy join after you? Does he have another Renewed Vigor? That's a good point. Yes, if he's got another one in the bag already... Yeah, I'd kind of be a little bit scared if I was Dracula. If he sees, you just see him renewed vigoring like that. Yeah, because... The only thing I can think of is he's using the full wound on the spy to basically say to Dracula, if you stay here and go to Varna or wherever, you're getting killed. If Sword is down an item, Dracula might be a little bit more tempted to stay. It was Quincy, me, Mr. Green and me initially. Okay, so it's all more or less at the same time then. Okay. Back in the old days. Oh, I remember when I was a lad. This community only had 3 players in it. Yeah, Roscoe's definitely not commentating with me now after that. Right. Maybe he full-won the spy because afraid of Dracula wolfing to Sophia. That is also another possibility. Yeah, I think if Seward's down an item, you know Gadami's a little bit weak. He has been resupplying. Oh, another knife in the discard pile. Bloody hell. Dracula could be really sneaky and just wolf form to Sophia and try to call the hunter's bluff on it. But the fact then of forewarn is already being used, maybe he might still do it anyway, because they won't be able to forewarn the encounters. It was all fields. Oh, back in my day, we used to roam through the fields here. Now look at it. Absolute state of it. Yes, Strider, thank you very much. Please give the video a like. It really helps my ego. Sophia could be triple vamp. Yeah. Oh, he's staying. Oh. 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 Maybe he's just realised because he's used great strength and planned ambush and loses revenge, what out of the hunter's going to have that's going to be scary? And if he can just whittle them down with, you're right, 3 vampires or 2 vampires and a mob or something, then what's he going to do about it? And if then he puts a rumour token on top, they're going to have to go and deal with it anyway. Oh, is he going to take the fight to him? I would take, if you're equipped, take the fight to Dracula before he can get onto Sophia. Because if he gets onto Sophia, you're fucked. Okay, no forewarned, but it won't trigger before the combat, so that worked out, so he didn't need the forewarned in the end. Oh, but he could push him into Sophia, where there could be a double vampire waiting. Okay. Is WcKaczek getting cocky? Maybe. I don't know. Trap the first hunter with you, kill them with 2 vamps, and then drag. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so it's going to definitely be a 2v1. So, Gadami's still low health. He hasn't got the renewed vigor, but then he needs the renewed vigor to get into this position, I suppose. Gadami is 100% dead. Well, we've seen stranger things in this tournament. I wouldn't say that, but yeah, it doesn't look good for him. If Dracula can survive the fight, as long as Dracula lives from the fight, and if Gadami gets pushed into Sophia, he'll die. Unless it's like 2 aristocratics. But I do not expect WcKaczek to have only put 2 aristocratics in Sophia. Okay. But she has horses. Oh, she just can't get there. She's just blocking. Oh, I'm blocking the escaper's bat location. No, because Progress is on the trails. That doesn't matter. Give Mina a sense of emergency. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have it. Time to move Van Helsing in. Yep, get him teleported in. Sud uses heroic leap. No, he didn't. I mean, that's also another possibility. But no, he didn't. What do we got? 2 combat items each. One of them is a rifle on Godalming, unless he ditched it, but I don't think he did. Which is probably good for him, because he'll be able to stop a claw's attack. So that's not bad. But yeah, the fact there's no great strength, no Lucy's revenge, no planned ambush. Message retracted. Don't worry, no, Roscoe, just leave it up there for all of us to see. It's fine. I mean, there's a little bit of a delay with people typing and stuff, so it's absolutely fine. Then if you do heroically, I mean, Gadami might just die anyway, and then yeah, but then to hurt Dracula, there's no Rufus Smith. Aggie top tier. I mean, that's also true. We got Aggie to worry about. If Dracula goes to sea, you kind of want Rufus, but in this situation, yeah, Aggie's going to really, really help. Yeah. Yeah, Aggie's massive. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm a little bit OCD, just constantly touching stuff. Yeah, this is kind of bad for Jack. I wonder if he's remembered. And the bodyguards have gone as well. Remember, bodyguards got used before on Godalming, so there's no bodyguards anymore. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, unless he can do something really cool here, he's clearly thinking. If you can, like, fang Seward out of the fight and then beat up Godalming and then punt him into Saphir. But then you're not getting the kill on Seward. That's the problem. You're only biting him. But then if you want to protect Dracula, then that's probably the best move. It also depends on his cards. He could just have the, all the shite ones, which is not going to help. What do you mean, let's go, Quincy? WcKaczek is clearly taking time to think about how he's going to play this, which is completely understandable. If he misplays this combat by a split second, if he takes a little bit too, move a bit too quickly, he could just die right now. Dracula will try to escape his bat. He probably will, but the problem is Aggie's in place. Sister Agatha is here. So escape his bat's going to hurt him. He could take a lot of damage in the meantime. We haven't seen any Heavenly Host yet. So he's maybe thinking, are they going to play the Heavenly Host immediately? Are they going to hold it? He can escape his bat round 3. Here we go. Strength. Oh! Knife down. 2 damage onto Godalming. That's why a knife got discarded, because he already had one. Heavenly Host? There it is. So, 4 damage, but Godalming's down 2 more health, which is critical for Saphir. Or it also could be Constanta, by the way. He might not push him into Saphir, might push him into Constanta. Constanta could kill him. Because there's a hide card there. He might keep Saphir free, and then Dracula will move to Saphir this turn. And then Valona. And then Feed might be back, and then he leaves. This is a very aggressive Dracula strategy. Dracula's glad at how that worked out. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. I know he took 4 damage, but, he can find to get a bit of damage back later. Oh, he's targeting Seward this time. Fanging Seward. Oh, the garlic. Nice hidden garlic. Very good. Oh. Oh! There's the Holy Circle. Well played, Quincy. That went pretty much as well as the Hunters could have hoped. Now, the question is, can Dracula kill Godalming now with whatever encounters he's got? But I still agree, he took a lot of damage here. Oh, wait, what? Are they both going? Yeah, they're both going. Okay, I was wondering if he'd keep Seward in the fight. Interesting. Okay, so Dracula's down by 6 health. I think Feed's still on the trail. Feed is on the trail, so he can't stay. He has to move. He has a super lair in Saphir waiting for him. Godalming's going to be out of action, so he won't be in the fight. Yeah, Quincy's playing combat here really well. Maybe some questionable things in the previous match against Ondra in combat when Quincy was Dracula, but this time, Quincy's been on the mark. I did write the guide. Uh-oh. Well, he can stop this. He can discard his item. Wow, he had to discard a horse. Oh wait, he might still die. He dies. Wow. The rich man is dead. Godalming is dead. Up to 5 influence. Oh, okay. The Dracula took a beating there. Maybe if you're... Now, if you're Seward and Mina, do you block Salonika and Valona? The problem is Valona is a layer, but it's only got one card right now. If Dracula moves to Sophia, do you just jump over him to Salonika and Valona to block him so he hasn't got an easy escape path to sea? He might wolf form over to go to Athens, though. But then you'll be down more health. He can't hide. Hides on the trail, feeds on the trail. So Dracula's staying at this health for a while. No sign of any desecrated soil as of yet. He might put it in Sophia, though. Hoping it'll mature if they use Heavenly Host. Which they did. Seward used a Heavenly Host. Good play with the Holy Circle. He just took... Sorry, hiccuping. He took a little bit too much damage. And, yeah, Mob... very nicely played. The mob in the hide position for him to discard the item, and then the bodyguard's instantly killed. I mean, it doesn't matter if he discarded the item or not, he would have died anyway because it wasn't a weapon. Nice combo. Very good play by both so far. Excellent combats by Quincy, but Dracula's got the edge in terms of the events that have been used, in terms of... I know he's got no trail, but if he obviously moves into Sophia, that's extremely scary. Rogue Leap to Mina? Maybe. But the problem is then Dracula, she's going to have to move into Sophia, where there's going to be at least 3 encounters. And if there are 3 damaging encounters, she won't be able to Heroic Leap safely. Unless you just Heroic Leap him anyway. And then Seward tracks him down next turn to kill him. Yeah, maybe. You're giving up lots of points, but then you're not stuck with this really annoying thing you have to deal with later on in the week in Sophia. Yeah, it's possible. Certainly possible. Any other letters? Belgrade. So I mean, if they block Valona and Salonika, you can move to Belgrade. And then you could wolf form them backwards, if you wanted to. What about Consecrated Ground? That is also a good point, because all you have to do is just block Sophia and you can never go there. There's no devilish power to worry about, and you're forcing Dracula to go to sea. Yeah. If you had CG, I think you play it, but the fact that the Hunter phase has ended, so they haven't played it. So maybe he just doesn't have it. Or he doesn't want to use it now. There he goes, on to Sophia. What a surprise. Sophia could be rats. I mean, that's true. But I think if Dracula was planning all this to happen, I don't think it's rats. I think he's got some nasty stuff here. No spies, though, so that's, you know, they're going to keep their weapons. But there feels to feel like Seward's down an item. He had to use a Heavenly Host. He only has one other combat item. So I kind of agree. If there's a possibility of a Heroic Leap, maybe... Oh, wow. Get Dracula down extremely low, then Seward just moves in to finish him off. But then he could Fog. There's no Forewarned. That might not be you. They've already used one. Have they got the other one? This is very cool. I'm surprised he didn't room a token immediately. Unless he's going to do it on the 3rd space. Vamps with Vamps. Absolutely. Oh, hey, Mettking. Hello. I don't know if I replied to your message earlier. I don't think I did, because I had to run off for work. I'll reply to you later, Mettking. I'm happy to hear you're back on your feet a little bit. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, exactly. Vamps and Vamps for days, probably. Oh, wait, it might not be. It might all be a complete bluff, but as a Hunter player, do you really bundle into a city location with 3 encounters on it? Not really. If it's a 4v1, then maybe you'd go for it, or 3v1. But the fact it's, you know, at best a 2v1, it can't be with Seward, because Seward is down an item. He had to resupply now. Yeah, Dracula's kind of safe here, but he can't stay there. He can't hide, he can't feed. So he's going to have to keep moving. So he'll probably go to Valona next. Now, do you just jump onto Valona just so that he can't put down another encounter there? Thank you, Strider, being my marketing manager for me. Oh wait, that's Roscoe's job. Whoops. My marketing assistant. There you go. Yeah. Please leave a like on the video. It helps my ego out a lot. No, but I mean this seriously. Like, when I've been looking at the analytics, I don't look at a lot of YouTube analytics, but I know I'm putting out a lot of videos and stuff, so obviously, you know, it's inflating my view count and hours watched, but the peak that we've had since the start of the tournament has just been amazing. It's just constantly rising. So thank you so much, everybody, for just, you know, for tuning into the live stream, chatting, and, you know, even if you're not commentating, just being here and watching. Or if you're leaving likes on the videos I've done, or leaving comments, or watching things afterwards, like, thank you so much. It's just great. Quincy will move to port with fast horses. I reckon he will. Yeah, I think you need to block. Which one do you block, though? Maybe you do Valona to get it off the trail. Oh, not off the trail, but... Oh, but imagine if it's fog, and then Dracula can then move into it. And then do whatever he wants with Mina. And then she has a heroic leap. That could be okay. Oh no, she's applying. Okay, he's playing the... I guess the reason why he wouldn't do that is because if he rolls slow with the horses, he has to move either into Belgrade or Sofia. And both of them are layers. He just doesn't want to do that. So, I mean, if he's applying, that's okay. I'm alright with that as well. Quincy's eventually going to have to deal with Sofia, especially if he puts a rumor token on it. That'll take up to 12. It only takes us then a reckless vampire at some point. Yes, thank you, Strider. There are Gloomhaven videos. The series is about to end, actually. I've got probably one more episode to record, and then it's done. But thank you. If any of you suffer from insomnia, then that might be the thing for you. It's a guaranteed cure. Okay, so Mina discarded a rifle. With that supply. No, wait, that must have been Van Helsing. The Van Helsing's been full for ages. Was Mina down an item? She must have been. Ah, from the spy in Klausenberg. Yeah, she was down an item. Yeah, so that makes it even more so. That was imperative to supply. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Well, this is going to be very exciting. We might be in here for the long haul. But that's okay. Just remind everybody, there is a match later on. I'm now losing track of time. Just under 3 hours. 5 PM UTC. Lol, I was going to mention that, but I didn't want to be mean. It's fine. I'll be self-deprecating. It's okay. Why couldn't you have mentioned that days ago? What? What should I have mentioned days ago? Oh, about the insomnia thing. Right. Oh dear. Oh, there's the rumor token. Then 9/11 gameplay. We can be both the most inept emergency response operators. Yeah. Oh, that's true, Randiv. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so there's going to be 2 matches. Thank you. Yes, of course. I forgot that was the whole thing. In 2 hours, 40 minutes time, there are going to be 2 matches. One on Strider's channel and one on mine. They're both starting at exactly the same time. But you can, if you've got a double monitor set up, you can watch both. You can watch mine and then watch Strider's afterwards, or you can watch Strider's then watch mine afterwards, whichever one you want. They will be in the live sections of our channels. If you go into the video section, it's not there. Even after the live stream, it'll be in the live section, or it'll be in the playlist for the tournament. Yeah, he has to rumor Sofia. Yeah, bad news, Bear. Yeah, I agree. It could be 2 vampires, and like we haven't seen that many stakes, but oh, you're gonna have to get. It's gonna be gnarly to deal with. It's just gonna take so much time. Dracula can now go to Athens, free in the knowledge he's not gonna get jumped on, most likely. They're all supplying, and he's getting high scares, which is useless. He can go to Athens, he can feed, and then he can go to sea. And then the hunters are stuck with this horrible mess to deal with. I'd be even tempted just to rumour Valona. Just to say, well, even if you do manage to deal with Sophia, there's more behind it you have to deal with. That guarantees Dracula to get up to 12 points, and all it takes is just one one bite, one reckless vampire fangs, and that's it. That's GG. Or another hunter death maybe. I think now has WcKaczek killed a hunter in every game he's played? I think he has. He was telling me beforehand he wanted to get like an achievement. There you go, Strider. Look, an achievement. It's not an official achievement, but his own personal objective. Kill a hunter in every game. And I think at the moment, he's done it. Let Sophia mature and position hunters to jump on Drac. I would be tempted to agree. But obviously, that's pushing it really close to the limit of points. Unless you've got a vampire lair. Use the stake for the vampire lair, and then it buys you a little bit of space. Is there any way that Dracula could just run out the clock to land immediately? Let's see. Monday he moves now to Athens. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, if he wanted to, he can just go all the way to North Sea English Channel and just land to win. Would he have enough health? She's on 9. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yep, he would have enough health, but then if Consecrated Ground came out, he'd be dead. Let's see. Then he could move to the other sea space. But then if Rufus Smith comes out... Oh, that's right, Quincy did kill a hunter in the game last night. That is correct. Yeah. Yeah, you and Gyro's reactions were so funny. What's going on? What's going on? They started early. What is happening? Why are they fighting with 3 hunters in the first week? Yeah, I think you need to play for Rufus Smith here. If you're going to let this mature, you need to get Rufus Smith out. Sorry, you need to get rid of Aggie. But you need to get Rufus Smith in to restrict his possibility of getting all the way around the board. Even with CG, I don't think it'd be quite safe, because I think, if I count it correctly, he could go to either sea space to win. He's being brave. Oh, look, there's the rats that you said, Strider. Does he have a rifle? It'd be real good if he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh. Oh, yikes. Oh, do you just push him into Valona? Oh, maybe you just push him into Valona and then kill him with double vampire. And then there's something still sitting here, and the rats are still sitting there. Oh man, this is just... Oh. I've been in situations before. I don't know if I've had it with WcKaczek yet, but I mean, Roscoe could testify. We've had games with Spencer, where Spencer does this, and you see it, you see it all happening in front of you, and you just can't stop it. Oh hey, Gyro, look at it. Look, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hey, the chat is lit right now, even more lit because you're here. Hey, Gyro. Oh no, Bats and Sophia, who would have guessed? Exactly. What a shock. And then didn't ambush Mina, so we don't know what it is. She has to go to a night fight, or she has to, she's guaranteed the 2 damage from the rats. Uh-oh. Where's he getting pushed? Oh, into a Reckless Vampire in Bucharest. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, and this might be the point. He might get the 1 point he needs now to win, if these mature. And Seward has only 1 combat item. So he must have a stake and a horse. What else has he got? Unless he picked up double stake, which would be pretty good in this situation. I would take care of it. You deal with the rumour token. I mean, it's a difficult one. If you have resources which are easy to distribute onto hunters, like if you have a double stake on Seward, I would... Oh, but he doesn't need a double stake now. There's only 1 vampire in Sophia, but there might be another one in Valona. If you gain the resources on the right people, I would maybe try to go for it. But yeah, this isn't nice. Play Heavenly Host. Maybe you play Heavenly Host to get rid of it, but this is a layered vampire. You've got other stuff to deal with down the trail. You might need it later on for another Reckless. Yeah, well, he did supply, though. He used a Heavenly Host, and then he supplied. He might have another one. But the fact the whole deck reset and there was nothing in the discard pile, I reckon he doesn't have a Heavenly Host. Okay. Well, that could have been a lot worse for Seward. I know he took 4 damage, but it's Seward. He's OP, he can heal, it's fine. So... yeah. Okay, that could have been worse. He could have got a bite out of it. And he dodged that time instead of punching, which was kind of cool. Mixing it up. Ah, the fact that yeah, that's the problem now. He's having to move Van Helsing up to Vienna to deal with the trail, rather than having Van Helsing here to intercept Dracula. Oh, nice stake. Oh, he might be able to deal with all this then. Sue can then get onto Valona and stake it. Then you got Athens. That could also be another vampire. Oh, it's a wolves. Oh, she doesn't have a weapon. Oh, bloody hell. You reveal a weapon there if you've got it. Oh, yikes. Yeah, Dracula's feeding. There's no way he doesn't feed here, unless he's in Sarajevo. But he must be in Athens. Oh. Yep, so that rumour token didn't work out, but... oh, you won't be able to rumour token Valona, though. If you play a feed, I don't think you can put a rumour token. Stick for the doggy, yeah. Nope, there wasn't one. Yeah, Dracula's just so safe here. And the fact that Van Helsing's committing over, that's just even better for him. So he's not getting the points, but he might just outrun them. If he just get to Tyrrhenian, then Wolf form, or maybe if he goes Mediterranean, then Wolf form. Are they going to be able to catch him? Are they going to have the movement to catch him? I don't know. I mean, anything's possible. We've seen Quincy pull out, you know, the win against Werecraft when it looked almost hopeless. So, if Dracula goes to Mediterranean, he'll be on 8 health, Wolf form 7. So, yeah, I haven't seen any Desperate Soils yet. Strider. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Is maturing vampires overrating? Layering vampires is the real meta. Well, certainly is when WcKaczek's about. No disrespect, Strider. You never know who we're watching. Even with my thumbnails. Dracula at sea gives hunters free damage, time to resupply, and position accordingly with final... I mean, yeah. Yeah. But they still got to do with Valona, they still got to do with Athens. Unless you just leave it be. It'd be funny if Dracula's in 49 right now. Or in Salonika. Then you have to get out of Salonika now. If he's in... oh, but the problem is, if he's in Sarajevo and he moves, it'll tell the hunters that he's not in Athens. So wolf form would be better. He could get a wolf form to Munich, and then he could potentially skip his bat out of there. Yeah. It'd be better if they had Rufus, because it'd do even more damage to him. But, you know. Can't be perfect. The none will have to do. There he goes. Right, hunters. How quickly can you do the east, and how quickly can you get west? That is the question. No, the wolves hit Mino when she searched. And they just automatically disappear. Even if you don't show a weapon. Maybe that would be better if, for wolves, if you do not show at least one weapon, they remain on the trail. And then the matured effect can hit. Maybe that's a way to make them a little bit better. Okay, then he's moving Van Helsing down. So he moved him up for no reason. Unless he thought Dracula's been sneaky, he wanted to intercept him. Going west, maybe. Oh, look at that! I wonder where he is! I mean, the scouts worked out for him early. But those last two scouts have been absolutely awful. But that's obviously not Quincy's fault. He doesn't know when he's going to draw them. Double Knife, Heavenly Host, all the dogs, I think. Yeah, a couple of pistols, a couple of rifles, holy bullets. Yeah, all normal stuff. Sail towards the castle. I mean, he might, if all the hunters jump west. Yeah, Seward's going to be quite well supplied. Mina's going to be very low on health. See, I mean, maybe you risk it, but then if a consecrated ground comes out, you're going to have to walk through Seward or wolf form over Seward. Which doesn't really sound too great, to be honest. What's Gyro saying? Let's see. This is a strategy I've been thinking about. If Dracula can use layers and damage cards in the east, he can quite save to flee from Athens, and then decide if Black Sea is quite viable, depending on how damage... Yeah. I mean, if there's anybody other than Seward, it's just the fact that Seward can just heal just too well. No way. 2 Cs doesn't give enough obfuscation. Hunters still have to catch him. Still have time to catch him. They do have time to catch him, but if he's just going to place down lots of delay encounters and things, and if it's only one hunt he has to deal with, he might just try to land ASAP. He could also play it safe and try and get further and land in the 4 weeks. So he's in... It's Thursday. He's now moving... Let's assume he's going to Turinian. So that's Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How did I miscount that earlier? Thursday in Turinian. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then he lands. Yeah, he'll take time to get to North Atlantic. Oh yeah, there's a prompt. Yeah, that could be a renewed vigor. You're absolutely right. Objuration. Yeah, maybe doesn't want to risk bumping into Van Helsing, who's been supplying all game. Maybe you just sail to the UK, but then CG might hit you. Affiliation. Okay, so moving forward, that makes sense. Yeah, no rumour token. Yeah, I think that was a misplay. I think you could just throw down 3 rumours. Operation. What is going on in the chat? Ovulation. Oh, stop it. See, I thought the thing was words beginning with O, but then you got affiliation. And O crustacean. That's... Intoxication. There you go. You like that one? Ovation. Standing ovation. Oh, he's forewarning a desecrated soil. Interesting. Wow. I'd like to say that's the first time I've seen that being done in a game, but it hasn't. I've seen other hunters do that. I mean, I get it, because you're gonna stop his encounter economy, and the fact then, because he ambushed with it, Dracula didn't ambush with the second card, which means whenever Seward searches for Lona, he's gonna have to do it again. Oh, look at that, he's in Turinian. Shock. So good job he didn't go to Black Sea. That would have ended really badly. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You're not using it on fog, which is pretty good. No need for double fogs. No, that's true. That's true. Yeah. That was honestly just how this game could end. That Dracula just lands anyway, and he just puts down fogs, and the hunters can't do anything about it. Yeah. The problem is, if he lands now, he's not in the 4th week. And you don't want a situation where he has to then flee to sea in the 4th week. Like if he goes to Spain, for example. You want to be at sea in the 3rd week, and then you land as soon as the 4th week hits. But obviously, they're allowing the hunters time to supply. Prefer to use money trail when Dracula has landed. Oh, fog. Nice. In this case, I understand it because... Well, I guess if Dracula always had the intention of going to Mediterranean, then yes, it's a wasted money trail. If Dracula landed now, who played it? Oh, if Godalming plays it first, then you can ascertain where he is, and then the other hunters can move accordingly. So, yeah, in this case, I guess what it does, it deters him from going to Cagliari. You know, ahead of time. You're forcing Dracula. No, go on, Dracula. You keep moving by sea. So... Yeah, but he still has his second fog, Philly. Well, we assume. He's got 2 cards left, but yeah. There's still a fog. There is still 1 fog. And if he times that right, then it's okay. No, nothing changed there. Don't know why I keep looking. What is... The situation for events, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, because there's a hoax mature, so yeah, it just inflates the the amount of Dracula cards in this deck. That hoax might save Dracula, because if the hunters are digging for events, they might not get the ones they want because there's too many Dracula events on top. However, it might reshuffle the deck and actually push CG further up. You don't know. The 4-1 prevented Dracula from drawing second fog. Potentially 3rd fog. Unless he hadn't drawn it already. It makes it less likely he'll get, or even just whatever he needs to win. It just gives him less options. So, yeah, I mean, I'd rather see a 4-1 being used as an epic play to catch Dracula. When he's laid down fog and you can get all the hunters in. But to stop the encounter economy, the fact he's at sea, his encounter economy isn't that great. He's going to layer 2 things. So he's going to get through the deck. So he will have his second fog. But it maybe stopped him from getting the 3rd fog. Oh, no, actually, no, would it? Oh, no, the deck would have reshuffled. He would have got 2 more encounter cards. No, it wouldn't have made a difference. No, that 4-1 wasn't worth it. If you have a situation where Desecrated Soil activating is going to allow, the deck... I've got to try and get around the right way around. No, what he wanted to happen was the fog gets played in Valona. So then that fog gets discarded, put into the encounter discard pile, and then Desperate Crowsword activates so it resets the deck. Because it was going to be done in the wrong order, the encounter deck would have reset while that fog was still on the trail. So it actually didn't make a difference. If I've done that calculation correctly, I don't think that full ward makes any difference. Unless Quincy just didn't want him to get vampires, which I'm also okay with. But if it was to stop fog, it wasn't worth it. What's going on here? I thought Randiv was in the original Fury of Dracula group. Well, here's the thing. Randiv will probably tell you. Randiv was around before the Discord community was even a thing. Randiv was working on 4th edition things. So yeah, Randiv's the OG here. Randiv is the legend who knows all the rules inside out, since he helped to write a lot of them. What's Roscoe saying? WcKaczek likes to troll. Yeah, I don't know if that's trolling, what you're suggesting. If he's going to go and wolf form, you know, Tabari or something, and then across to Adriatic. I mean, that's just being sneaky. I think that's fine. If you think that's your way to win, then I don't want to say that's trolling, necessarily. Well played CG could force Dracula to sit at sea. That's also another thing he could do. If he doesn't want him to wolf form from Mediterranean, he might play CG now. He could do it if he has enough heavily hosts and things. He could do the permanent CG token in Galway, so he can't land an island, and then you block up Mediterranean. That's something. Until Digital changed them. Yeah, I think you'll know better than me in terms of what's been changed. But there are also just lots of little interactions that we just didn't really know anyway. But yeah, I agree in terms of like the trail, obviously, that was, you know, changed. The combat information screen is different. Oh, I'm not clicking that. That's gone. What else? The encounter hand for Dracula, yeah, I agree. Yeah. I'm not quite sure why it was done like that. That I need to ask. Next time I talk to Tom. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you changed Fangs, and then they used, like, the old version, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Philly. Yeah, if you play CG now, you're going to keep him at sea, but then you won't have CG for later. That's why I'm saying maybe put the permanent one in Galway, so you can't go to Ireland. But yeah, I agree, then the rest of the UK is open. He's going to take a lot of damage to do that, though. Yeah, this is very much in the balance. Put in the chat, who do you think is in a better position right now? Oh, Athens is going to mature, by the way. Factor that into your prediction. Seward's stuck in fog, so Athens is going to mature. It could be a vampire. Who do you think's in the winning position? Who's got a better chance? Hunters or Dracula right now? Based on all the events we've seen and whatnot. Dracula? We got one vote for Dracula. Game is in Dracula's favour for sure. Okay. That's high level encounter economy starts there, Scott. Huh? High level counter economy starts. Do you mean stats? Oh, strats, yeah. What if Athens is fog? Well, that's also true. I mean, honestly, if the hunters see it's a fog in Athens, they'll be pretty happy with that. They've used both forewarns on things which weren't fog, but then both fogs were played. I don't think he would have put fog in Athens. He wasn't threatened in Athens. Yeah, UK is risky. And it matures. Oh, in Valona, also Seward is stuck there. Yeah, but then you got 3 other hunters who can deal with him. So, and they're already preparing. Look, they're already being, you know, Van Helsing's already ready for a trip into Spain or a trip across to the UK. Sorry, Britannica. Was the UK a thing when this book was published? I should know when the Act of Union was signed, but I don't. Interesting. Oh, well, okay, that makes sense. She can rail up to Le Havre. Okay, yeah. Because of WcKaczek's win record, the IDS does not need to win. Yeah, I would probably agree with you. He just needs to win to extend his lead at the top. Yeah, I agree. I think IDS is somewhat irrelevant in this situation. It wouldn't be irrelevant for Quincy, because Quincy might be in a battle for second, and he would need this IDS. But for WcKaczek, yeah, the win is just all that matters at this point. Had Dracula landed in Cagliari and Athens as a vamp, it would have cleared the oceans and allowed Dracula to go head east or west. That is also a good observation. Yes, very astute. Yes, I agree. Yeah, this Athens mature could change everything. A 4-point vampire mature, and even with vampire lair, Dracula still needs to move 2 days. Unless it's a hoax. Nope, never mind. 4 points, right. So vampire lair is now completely useless. I guess the only way it wouldn't be useless if then you need it to stop, you know, hunters jumping in into a reckless vampire. But, you know, in terms of how many moves Dracula has to make, it doesn't change anything. So yeah. He's still at sea. So he's in North Atlantic now. Oh, this has been another amazing game. Every time I tune in, every game's just incredible. It's so enjoyable. Thank you to everybody who's been watching along and commentating. Or commenting with me. It's been lovely. Can't wait for the game later either. Or games, I should say. Can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Deck has reset. Hunters are making their way through this event pile, but not quickly enough, especially the fact that Dracula cards got shoved. I think it was about 10 or 11 of them. What sea is Dracula in? He is in North Atlantic. Unless I've miscounted. I think he's in North Atlantic. And this is where the problem is now. Because you've used Money Trail, he can now go North Sea, Orange Channel, or Irish Sea, and you don't know which one. This is where you wish you had Money Trail. I agree, but then it forced him not to land in Cagliari, which maybe is also a good thing for the hunters. I'm not sure. What do you do as hunters? Pray? Like, yeah, this is a horrid situation. Because you don't even have a surprising... I mean, is there a second surprising return around? Like, that's the only thing that can potentially save you. Like, you just wait for... I guess you just wait for Dracula to land and then hope you get hired scouts and surprising return. But I think all the scouts have been used. And you just try and CG him. But WcKaczek will know this, and he won't put himself in a situation where he can get trapped with CG. Even if he's in Irish, for example. Unless Quincy just takes a gamble and he knows what sea space. If you would never go to Irish Sea because there's a chance that Quincy picks right, CG's all of this, and then you just die at sea. You have to go to North Sea or English Channel, so then you got another sea space to go into if you get CG'd. He won't let himself. He won't put himself in a position where he can be CG'd instantly. Try to get evil presence. Yes, but the problem is like, yeah, this is good. If Mina's in English Channel, yeah, evil presence here is great. For the next turn, not now. Oh wait, no, yeah, for next turn. Hence why using money trouble on Dracula lands is the ideal move. Yeah, the way this is all panned out, yes, I agree. Yeah. Because you could just KO him with CG, or you try and get with renewed vigor enough hunters to jump onto Dracula, and then you CG him and force. Oh, I don't know. It's very difficult. Now here's another question for Dracula: do you just land or do you wolf form? Now we got an evil presence possibility here with Mina and Le Havre. There's been one local rumor, 2 local rumors. That's not ideal. But evil presence is more effective. Oh, there's a trade between Van Helsing and Seward. No evil presence. So evil presence is a possibility. Yeah, that's the other thing, Gyro. That could be another way to look at it. You just, or as hunters, you take a calculated gamble of where you think Dracula's going to go, which gives him more options. Irisy would be a death sentence if he somehow got caught in Irisy with consecrated ground. But because it's so risky to go there, maybe Dracula will just go there anyway, because you'd expect to go to North Sea or English Channel. Britannica is open. There are no hunters there, so he could just land. Germany looks awful. Germany, I think, would be a death sentence if he goes. It's just too likely to get renewed vigor and they jump on you. So I wouldn't do that. I think I'd go for the UK here still, even with the risk of CG. Or maybe you wolf form from Irisy to London. So then CG can't kill you. At worst case, it forces you to sea, and then you get back again. You just land somewhere else to win. Because he only needs 2 moves. So he wolf forms London, that's his 3 points, and then he just needs 1 more point by going to sea, then landing again. This is, yeah, very tricky. This is really similar to the game where Quincy was playing against Werecraft, where he looked up against it, but he just managed just to land on Drac. And he's been supplying a lot, and a lot of events have also been discarded. So he must have good stuff. Whether or not it's the right stuff is the other matter. But we've seen, yeah, I don't know. I think you go to English, then wolf form, they can't cover the whole mainland, and UK with CG. That's true, so maybe you just go English Channel instead, and then you wolf form to Swansea, for example. Then you're safe. Because even if they force you to Irish Sea, well, who cares? You'll have enough health to do that. Yeah. True, using money trail to be the most effective is the play. Yeah, exactly. And if it's one of those things where you talk about it, Roscoe, a lot. What do you do with a card like Money Trail or Consecrated Ground? Do you use it, but then if it's not the most optimal time, do you still use it? You might think, oh, there might be a better time later to use it, but then it's burning a hole in your pocket, and you might not get a better opportunity to use it. What do you mean, hey, that's my pun? Oh, Captain Jack Sparrow! I didn't even see that. Oh! Yeah, Gyro, something you need to know about Roscoe. He is incredibly litigious. Expect a summons through your door tomorrow morning, first thing. Just waiting on WcKaczek. He's got quickly things at home he's got to quickly deal with. He did say 1 minute. Has been a really exciting game again. Another Eastern start really goes to show how strong the East is. You know, maybe now we're looking at this as a potential weakness of the setup that I've got. If you've now got Dracula players who are really able to exploit the East and stay there for as long as he did, and I mean, he could have caused even more trouble had he actually put down a Vampire and Sophia, for example. Oh, he did a wolf form. Oh, what a nutter. Okay. So, wait. He's in Bordeaux then? Or he's in Nantes? Oh, I don't know about that one. Uh-oh. Here we go. Is Quincy going to get another victory from the potential Jaws of Defeat? Oh, why did you wolf form? At least wolf form from North Atlantic would be better. Oh, crumbs. Okay. The only way this is right is if he has fog, and he just realized they can't forewarn it. Madman, I agree. Utter madman. If he hasn't got a fog, which I don't think he does. Oh no, he must do. Yeah. Okay, because he only had a fog in Valona. That's it. He must have fog. This is it. There's the only way. There's the only way you make this move. You've got your fog. They haven't got forewarned because they've used it. Used both of them. He's just sitting there in fog, and then you'll just hide to win. End of story. CG is deaf. Can he be CG'd? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there are too many connections. He cannot be killed there. Will it become more popular to start Mina and Lord Gadami in Baltica? Well, I mean, that was something that Spencer was trying out in a couple of early games I saw. It might be. But then do you really want to leave the center of the map so open? Yeah, there are 4 connections to Bordeaux plus Bordeaux itself, so you cannot get there. The only thing that the Hunter can do here is just... Wait, did you mean to charter carriage there? I think you meant to move first and then charter carriage. I think you might have made a mistake there, Quincy, but... 1, 2... He can't horse. Huh? Or did I miss an action? Yep, I think, yeah, WcKaczek's got... Unless he hasn't played Fog, and if he hasn't played Fog, he's an absolute nutter. No! Just having fun with Seward. Yeah, he's got enough health to survive, even if there was something really weird. But no. Go on, Mina. Seriously said that he made this move without fog. Yeah, I agree. Well, we'll find out. Has he got fog? Da 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 da. There it is. GG. Another Dracula win in the tournament. Well played, WcKaczek. And I said before, in the beginning, that is WcKaczek pretty much guaranteed first place. He'll need a massive swing. He's only got 1 match left, which is against Werecraft, I think, if I've calculated everything correctly. Quincy, though? Oh, he did have CG. Oh. Quincy is now 3 and 2, I think. I think he's 3 and 2. I think he's still in second place, but now Werecraft will be happy with this. You might be able to catch him for second place. Yeah, GG. 3 IDS. What do you mean 3 IDS? No, that's more IDS than that. You got 6 IDS. Okay. GG. Oh! Oh! He's going for the IDS. And what was that about? Oh, the IDS doesn't matter? Clearly not. Yeah, don't worry, WcKaczek. You are fully entitled to do that. Fully in your right. Very close, though. Very, very close. Even though, you know, when you look at the IDS, you're like, oh, 9 IDS for Dracula, that's quite a big win. Well, yeah, but look at the amount of action we had. The early fight with Gadami with Darkness Returns, but then it was only a bite. Great strength in the end would have actually mattered because you've got Gadami died by being pushed into encounters. So great strength wouldn't have saved him. Could have CG'd Bordeaux to deprive him of that 3 IDS. Yes, that is true. You could have done that. Yeah. The rare section when playing 5 IDS and playing for the win take a slightly different route. Yeah. Yep, he's fully entitled to feed. Yes. He is safe to, you know, he's very safe to do so. He's fully entitled to do that. It's a competition. He's fully entitled. I see. Even Quincy says he understands it. It's fine. Oh yeah, fully entitled to do that. Well played. So yeah, I think now that makes it with Quincy on 3 and 2. Now the thing is with Quincy, even though he's won 3 games, those 3 wins, the IDS, apart from one we beat Trayman, but 2 of those wins had very, very small IDS victories. So he might actually be on negative IDS now, despite having a positive win rate. Absolutely, applause. There you go. There's the applause. If the microphone picked that one up. Great game all round. The Dracula, you know, the combat from Quincy against Dracula was very impressive. So the great strength didn't actually matter in the end, because the way Gadami got killed. But yeah, just he got the layers down. They weren't as effective as they could have been at getting points even quicker, but he did the job. He delayed the hunters enough. So, you know, fantastic play by WcKaczek. He's almost guaranteed. Yeah, great game by both players. Yeah, really fantastic. Yeah. Brilliant. Good stuff. If anybody's only got final thoughts in the live stream, feel free to post it. Thank you for streaming. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Very happy to. It makes it much more enjoyable when I've got people watching along with me and commenting. I can react to stuff. Thank you, Philly. I mean, this tournament's just been unreal. It's been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we'll see the tables when they come out tomorrow, obviously. That's Sunday the 24th, in case anybody's watching this back. No, Sunday 25th, in case anyone's watching this back. No, 24th. 24th. But I think WcKaczek's lead now is pretty much unsaleable. Werecraft might be able to catch him, but you need a big swing in IDS, and obviously Werecraft would have to beat WcKaczek and then win all his other games. So yeah, I don't think that will happen. I mean, Quincy, I think, might be able to catch him. But the fact that, you know, he lost against Ondra, I mean, well played Ondra for beating Quincy last night. Very well played. I mean, I think they can both catch WcKaczek. Werecraft would be a bit easier because he has to play WcKaczek. So, yeah. That's that. Quincy's still in second, but those last 2 defeats for him have made that position way more vulnerable. So obviously Werecraft will be happy about that. And it's really over. That group is just. We knew the group was going to be amazing anyway. Yeah. Oh, no worries, Gyro. Thank you very much. Yeah, he is a very scary player, this WcKaczek. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He's been practicing a lot and it's paying off. Looking forward to taking him down. Well, at this rate, you might both be in the final league together. You'll have a little bit of a break though. If you both qualify in first place, you'll have a month off while the second stage is being played before the final league, so you can just size each other up in the Discord. I haven't got much more to say, to be honest. I mean, there's probably a lot more analysis I could do, but to be honest, I just enjoyed the game so much. I think we picked it apart enough as we were watching it, to be honest. I don't think there's very much more to say about it. Just two really great players. And that just it shows the quality of the games. And I think, you know, having this structure, I know it's causing a lot more jeopardy and tension for everybody. But it creates games like this where not only, I mean, we had it in the previous league where you had top players playing against each other, but there's a lot more on the line now. You know, when I was playing WcKaczek, for example, in the previous league, I was like, well, if I lose to him, it doesn't matter because we're both going to qualify from the group. Whereas now there's a lot more jeopardy because, you know, this is WcKaczek potentially booking his place in the final league already. And Quincy now having to go into a battle for third place, or second or third place, with WcKaczek, and Ondra will be in the conversation as well. No worries, Philly. See you around. Can't wait for you to watch the other streams later, afterwards. Yeah. Absolutely, Gyro. Yeah, agreed. Great players. Yeah. And it also really goes to show, too, that Quincy hasn't played as much recently, but he held his own against WcKaczek. Maybe a little bit more practice he might have got there, but it's very easy for me to say that. But he held his own. It was just a great game. It was no rollover. So yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay, I'm going to stop the live stream. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, and because I didn't get my cup of tea after lunch, as I bemoaned at the beginning of the live stream when we started talking about breakfast and things. So I'm going to go and take a little cup of tea and have a break. But remember, in just under 2 hours, there'll be 2 matches. One on Strider's channel and one on my channel. I think with me it's going to be Pizza Wizard, and then with Strider will be Roscoe, I think, or vice versa, something like that. We'll work it out. But all the links will go up on the Discord. If you are subscribed to us, you might get, I don't know if you get a notification, or if you are subscribed, if you ring the bell with a subscription, you will get a notification when we go live. I'll put things in the Discord, so will Strider. Feel free to come in and say hello. If you're jumping in between the 2 matches, that's fine, I completely understand. I can't wait. I'm kind of on the fence about how much practice actually matters. I mean, in terms of the fundamentals of the game, no, I think that's pretty much set in stone. But I think, especially for hunters, things like efficient trading, and then also knowing your opponents. He didn't know WcKaczek that well, so unless he'd watched a couple of games where WcKaczek was playing as Dracula against WcKaczek or yourself, Ondra, maybe Quincy didn't know what he was in for. And if you know what you're in for, you might plan ahead a little bit more, perhaps. Not that I'm saying that Quincy didn't, Quincy played well. He didn't play badly. I think, I think pretty much I'll put myself in this category too. Any hunter player would have probably cracked under the pressure of what was happening in the East there. I think that would have been hard for pretty much any hunter player in the community to deal with, myself included. You need to have if you just got a slight, slightly, it really exaggerates, the tiny things. You just got an item just round the wrong way, or you dive in a little bit too quickly, then just things turn to shit really fast. I think for hunter play, really efficient trading and planning comes with practice. But then it's the other thing that you don't want to get burnt out either. And I've seen some players in the community who've been messaging me about hunter gameplay. I was getting worried it was going the other way, that they were playing too much, like too many practice games, and then they were just getting tired and tilted and burnt out, and then you're not thinking straight then. It makes it even harder. So it's a very fine line. Everyone's going to be individual. It's not the sort of thing where you can easily say, right, you have to play one match a day. It just depends. So it depends on the person. They know what they can do. Anyway, I'm going to stop the live stream. Thank you for watching, folks. Really enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you all again later. If you're watching a live stream after it was recorded, feel free to leave comments, and I'll read them. I'll reply to them. It's absolutely fantastic. So thanks for watching, everybody. Signing off now. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.